remember being in high school and I made the world team, which I went to the world championships in Budapest, Hungary. And I was wrestling at the world championships representing the USA, and I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Hey, what's up? It's Ben Lyons, and welcome to another episode of The Lab right here on Champ Media. Very excited today to bring on to the show a dude who's had a lot of success both on the mats and in the classroom as well. Beau Mantan ona is joining the show. Beau, it's great to see you, man. Thanks for taking some time.
Yeah, of course.
You are a beast in my eyes. I've been watching highlights. I've been reading about your journey. How did you end up coming to the University of Michigan, coming all the way from Bermuda Dunes out in California?
You know, being a California kid, you never really envision yourself kind of, leaving that area, especially coming up here north, like totally different than any of that. But, and it pretty late into like my recruiting process, the coaches hit me up and it was like, I came here, met with the guys, hung out with the coaches, and I kind of knew it right away. Like, this is the place I want to be, and it's crazy because I was kind of like, I don't know if I should take a visit, because I just I couldn't see myself. And then I come out here and it's like, this is where I want to be.
You just felt comfortable being on campus in Ann Arbor and with the team and the program, I would imagine. But you have memories of the Block M as a kid, seeing Rose Bowls on TV, or, seeing people with the gear and stuff, or what were kind of your earliest memories of this idea of the maize and blue in Michigan?
Football, I was a big cultural fan, so I'm always seeing them. But even just like the wrestling aspect, I knew always just like a very, very good team every single year, like really good results. So, I kind of had that, watching the Big Ten Network when I was a kid. Every wrestling duel, I knew they were always doing good. Is
Big Ten wrestling and competition everything you thought it would be? Is there something about it that surprised you, the level of competition?
Yeah, it's crazy. You know it's going to be hard, and then you come in. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It's a brutal schedule every year. The Big Ten for wrestling, that's as good as it gets. So, every single duel, every tournament in the Big Ten, it's gnarly. It's gnarly.
You come up in a wrestling family, man. You've been wrestling your brother for a long time, right? Like, when did you guys first start going at it?
I don't even remember really starting wrestling. There's pictures of me when I was like, less than a year old with wrestling shoes and a singlet on. Just my older brothers doing it, and I was just kind of always put in it. And, we had a garage. Or a garage was a mat room. So it was like I pretty much grew up on those mats, in there playing around every day. And then as I grew up, it just got more serious, and, I started getting better, and yeah.
I can't imagine what that's like for your family at home. You got the two of you guys just going at it. Like, that's a wild scene, man.
There's 6 of us. There's 6 of us. I have two older brothers and then 2 younger than Brock. So it was a crazy house, all just wrestling every day. It was what we did.
What is it about the sport of wrestling that resonated not only with your family but with you at an early age? It's incredibly challenging in my eyes. The discipline, the sacrifice, the hours, putting yourself in these situations. I have nothing but admiration for those that are wired and compelled to do that. But what was it in the sport that really spoke to you, you think, at a young age?
I think it was just the grind of it. And every combat sport I'm really into. My dad is a judo and jiu-jitsu black belt. I did that growing up all the time. So it was just like, it was always combat sports. I enjoyed the grind of it. I enjoyed it being also one-on-one. I would play some team sports. I played football and soccer, and I just remember it was like, there was too much going on. There was too much. I didn't like that it wasn't all on me. So I like that it's me out there. I can do what I want to, and I control my own results for the most part.
It's amazing. You're out there on the mat, and you're right. It's just you and your opponent. Do you black out? Like, do you have a certain mindset that you get into on match day that kind of, puts you in a zone that is noticeably different than if you're going to class or, going to the grocery store or something?
Yeah, it's definitely a different zone. It's hard to explain. It feels like you're going into a fight. You wake up the day of a duel, it's like, I'm going to wrestle this guy later, and he's going to try to beat me up. So I totally have to, prepare. I mean, lock myself in because you get nervous. I'm getting like, so it's just trying to stay relaxed, stay locked in, like have nothing else going on, so I can just me and this guy. I mean, total thoughts. I mean, everything into it, and just trying to beat him.
In a social media era, in an era of being able to find people, are you looking up your opponents on Instagram and be like, man, look at this guy posting on vacation, I'm going to put him in a Cobra clutch here? Like, no.
I mean, I've definitely done that before. Well, it's like, I gotta check it out. I gotta see what this dude's about.
Sure. No, that's funny, man. It's an interesting part. And you guys probably all come up competing against each other in high school, and you've been following each other's careers and stuff like in any sport. You had a lot of success this season. You were able to defeat Indiana's Tyler Lillard, Illinois' Braden Scholes. What can you tell us about those first 2 rounds of the NCAA championships?
That was last year. Actually.
Last year, yeah.
That was last year. Yeah. And those are really tough opponents.
Yeah, serious dudes.
And just that tournament is so crazy too. It's like you've never competed in an environment like that, and against these opponents that are like they've been peaking for this tournament all year. So it's just survive and advance. I picked up a win, and then the next one was a little tougher. And it's just you got to keep just like rolling through those matches one by one, trying to get as far as you can.
Sure. I did play around like the same way that you size up your opponents on Instagram and you like check them out. I did a little research. I was looking up. You got a nice following there, man. You got about 20 grand on the gram. What's happening on Beau's Instagram over there?
That's funny. All those followers came from nothing wrestling related. When I was in high school, I was really into when I was a little kid, I was really into WWE, right? I used to do the moves with my little brother. I thought it was awesome. And then in high school, I had another really big interest in it. So I was watching WWE, and I posted a couple of videos of me doing WWE moves, like me training WWE. And these videos got millions of views. Posted on SportsCenter everywhere. So I ended up getting 15,000 followers from nothing even wrestling related, and this was years ago. And so now I have almost 20,000 followers, and yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's so funny. I have such admiration and respect for real wrestling that I just don't even bring up the make-believe wrestling when I talk to you guys. But you have a real affinity, or you did for it, when you were a kid. Are you still into it now?
I still love it. I think it's so entertaining. I think it's so cool. Everyone tells me they're like, "What, fake wrestling?" I'm like, it's pretty cool, man. Once you accept it's fake, you can enjoy it like it's a show. It's just a show.
Totally, I get it. Is that something you might consider, or a path or interest you have beyond your real wrestling?
That was
career?
why I was posting the videos. I'm tagging WWE. I wanted to see it because I was thinking there's no way anyone's training WWE in high school. Everyone's doing sports. There's no one training. I got to be the only one that's working on this. I'm gonna get ahead. And I had them reach back out to me one time, and they were like, we might be interested in one of our WWE NIL kind of things where you can go there and train. They haven't hit me back up, but this was a while ago. But for sure, I mean that since I was a little kid, that was the goal. I wanted to be WWE superstar. So
who were your favorite WWE superstars growing up?
Oh, I liked a lot of the older guys, kind of like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, John Cena. He's pretty cool too.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
I love it.
I love it. That's awesome. It's amazing where a passion for a sport can take you, right? And the places you can go and travel. And have you caught yourself in your wrestling career being on a mat somewhere and being like, how did I end up at this tournament? Or how are there so many people here? I can't believe I'm wrestling for Michigan here. What's the strangest place that your wrestling journey you think's taken you?
There's been a couple ones. I remember being in high school, and I made the world team, which I went to the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary. And I was wrestling at the World Championships representing the USA, and I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And I mean,
wow, what a strong answer, by the way. That was tough.
Crazy. This is crazy. Or even just I remember when I first came to Michigan, one of the first, my red shirt, I was redshirting, but you get to compete up to 5 times without pulling your red shirt. And I remember wrestling at Ohio State, and they had 15,000 there, and I was the only Michigan guy in just a sea full of red, and I'm like, how am I right? What am I doing right here? This is crazy. or even anytime I put on the Michigan singlet, I kind of feel like Superman. Like man, I've been dreaming of this for a long time. This is pretty cool. I'm doing this.
That's great. That's really cool, man. We hear so much on the outside as fans about the world of NIL and guys getting deals and money and all this stuff. What does that actually mean for a student athlete like yourself? What does your NIL experience look like?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just been trying to build my brand just for, these different opportunities. I know I got a card last year, a little trading card, and I'm seeing on Twitter, there's like people opening a pack and it's me in it and they're posting it. And I'm like, that's awesome. Or even just like, yeah, these different deals I've been getting are cool. They're very, and just, it's a great opportunity for me, just to come here and be able to, end up making some money for what I'm doing on the mat, and the brand I'm building for myself is very neat.
Advice for young athletes, young wrestlers out there who are embarking on a career in social media and NIL, trying to get their name out there. What advice would you have for them?
Just do whatever you can to build that brand. I mean, social media is huge these days. You gotta just market yourself. I mean, your name is kind of what you're worth. So just every step along the way, try to do what you can to actually boost that funk. Once you're in college, it's a big deal. It's a big deal what you can do and what you can do for different brands. And I think just that the name you've built for yourself is huge. So just do whatever you can.
Now that you've had some time to get comfortable in Ann Arbor, where are your spots on campus? Where might we find you?
I like the dinner spots around here. There's so many good, like, just food spots. I mean, like Monty, Aventura, Azalea. Like, I'm always going to nicer dinners. I'm a big fan of those.
Classy guy here on the lab.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, way to step it up, boy. NIL wrestling deals look good. Yeah, that's nice. That's good stuff, Beau. Heading into next season, are you putting on weight? Are you taking off weight? Are you that kid who's sitting in class spitting in a cup the whole time? Like, I remember those guys in high school and college. Wrestling is always spitting. Where are you at, like, weight-wise next year?
I'll be going the same way. I'll be going 174. I'm trying to put on a little bit of weight because, this year I cut no weight. I cut a lot of weight last year, so this year I was like, I'm done doing that. I don't want to. It sucks. Like, it sucks. You're depleting yourself. So I was like, I'm done cutting weight. I enjoyed it for the most part, but I realized, like, I can put on a couple more pounds just so I can be a little bit bigger. Shred some fat, put on a little bit of lean muscle, so I can still not really have to cut any weight, but be bigger and stronger. So I'm in
Are
the
you
weight
out in
room
California for the summertime, or are you out there? Are you back on campus? Or
I'm in Michigan right now. I'm training all summer.
Cool. Okay. Because I was going to say it's challenging to, probably like put on weight out in California, all the healthy food, all the clean food, organic and grass fed and all these things gluten free. You're out in Michigan. Come on, man. Give me the spots. Give me some Zingermans. Like, let's load up, right? Like, what are we doing to put up? Is that part of it? The nutrition, the diet, is that a part of it that you kind of get into now that you are putting on weight?
Trying to mostly just like protein. Like, I'm trying my best to eat the right way. Actually, I know that's been kind of a problem. Is like I was not locked in diet wise.
Yeah,
so, this year,
Pizza House calls.
Just
3 in the morning. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's not best for me.
Yeah. Well, I'd be curious, just heading into this season, some personal goals, some goals for the team, some of your teammates. You're excited to see what they do this upcoming season. What's the state of Michigan wrestling like?
I think we're really good right now. I think we're very high on our team. I know we got like some monster freshmen coming in. We got a transfer coming in that's like very good. We got 3 returning All-Americans. So, we're trying to put ourselves in the best position possible to be national champions. And I think, as a team, me included, I think a lot of our guys have the goal this year to be individual national champions too, which is such a great culture. We're all coming in wanting to be the best, pushing each other. Not just for yourself, but for the team also. So, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a great showing for Michigan wrestling this year.
Explain that team camaraderie in an individual sport. You guys all push each other in practice and root for each other in your matches, but it is an individual sport at the end of the day. So kind of just what's the culture like, or what's it like being a member of a larger team in this one-on-one sport?
It's different, it's totally different. You have to be like so focused on yourself because it's only on you, but It's both ways. I know when we go to the NCAA tournament, the coaches tell us, they're like, you need to rally behind your guys. Like you have 10 guys right now that are going to war, and it's like you better be there for these guys. I mean, it's not just you, but you have to be like, just do whatever you can to have the best individual performance you can and everyone else on your team. So I know it's like we all have to rally behind each other, warm each other up, make sure we're still on track, locked in, and we feed off each other too, motivation wise, or like just like people start winning, it makes it a lot easier for me to go out there and want to win too, fires me up. So everyone kind of, in duels and tournament tries to do their job to, keep spirits high and keep us rolling.
Yeah, I would imagine if you're sitting there waiting for your number to be called and your teammates are winning their matches leading into yours, it would fuel you and fire you up. And as opposed to maybe they drop a few and you're like, oh, pressure's on, I got to get one for us. Yeah. Do you have a certain finishing move you like to go to? I know you had I think you led the team in pins in the previous season. Is there some type of move that's kind of like, in your utility belt, if you will, that's your go-to to end the match?
I don't even think I really have a go-to. I mean, I have a pretty open style of wrestling. That's where the pins come from, just trying things, and like I don't really have a set style, so it's just like.
So what does that mean? Give me some X's and O's of wrestling here in open style. That means you're just like, all right, what do you got, dude? And you just react to it?
Pretty much, yeah. It's very reactive. It's not like I'm going in with the game plan. A lot of wrestlers go in, this is what they want to do. With me, it's kind of just like we're gonna find out as it happens. I don't know what I'm going in with, and I think it's very unorthodox, and that's where a lot of the pins come from, and most of my good results, I would say.
It's got to be the best feeling in the world. That's like the equivalent of a dunk or scoring a long touchdown, or just
it's the best. It's the best.
Yeah, getting that.
That's what I want. That's the fun part right there.
Yeah. Now your sport though doesn't really allow celebrations. It's kind of frowned upon. Right,
a little
the culture
bit, yeah.
of it, the rules of it. I mean, you can't really, you're not going to moonwalk on a guy when you pin him, but
yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your aspirations in life with the sport, because unlike a traditional sport, say of basketball or baseball, where you might go play at a high professional level in a league, the path for wrestling is a little different, unconventional, still being formed in some ways. Have you thought about how wrestling is going to be a part of your life, after Michigan?
I think wrestling will always be a part of my life. I mean, I got a couple more years here, but after that, we have a really good RTC program here, which is where these athletes train with like world and Olympic, goals, and they're able to train in our wrestling room alongside the college guys. So, I know that's something I'm totally interested in. That's been my goal forever. I want to be a world and Olympic champion, and even beyond that. My dad owns a wrestling club. My older brothers, they both own a wrestling club. And it's like, that's pretty much just been the family business. It's what I enjoy the most, and it's what I'm best at. So it's like, I want to stay involved in it for as long as I can, whether it's, for myself or just helping other people. I love it. So
yeah, that's amazing, man. It's really cool to meet a young student athlete who has a passion for what their sport is and what they're doing. You mentioned being a world champion, being an Olympic champion. Are you on the path for the Olympics right now? What has to happen for 28 or 32, or how does that all work?
Yeah, I'm going to have to qualify for the Olympic trials, and then, hopefully win that tournament. I'm a couple of years out, but, I think I can, and, I'm training every day. I'm training to be a national champion, a world champion, Olympic. Someone's got to do it, so I'm thinking that
might as well be the Michigan man, right?
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Michigan man, someone's got to do it. I like it, Beau. Tell me a little bit about what it's like when you and your teammates, you walk around campus. The wrestling guys are here. There's got to be like an aura and a vibe around you guys when you roll up, whether it's to class or to a party or whatever's going on. It's like, there's the wrestling crew rolling deep.
Yeah. There's a little bit of that. I don't really feel it, honestly. Yeah, in class, I'm kind of just like, I don't really talk much, kind of just doing my own thing. But yeah, it's cool. I like, wearing the athlete backpack. It makes me feel kind of cool. So I enjoy that.
Come on, man. You're repping the Block M, part of the Michigan Athletic Program. It's a big deal. Are there certain classes you've really enjoyed so far during your time in Ann Arbor?
I really like communications. That's my major. I didn't think I'd go into that coming here, but just being in those classes and feeling myself like improve, like communication wise. You know, I was like a really shy kid coming in, but I know I've taken some like public speaking classes and a lot of classes that were very uncomfortable at the start, but like as it ended, I was like, I'm actually better at this, and you feel good about yourself.
That's cool, man. Yeah, it's nice to see progress, whether it's on the mat, in the classroom, or just, the game of life, having those little checkpoints and stacking days, if you will.
For sure.
You are in Michigan now. What's the plan for the rest of the summer, and what's the calendar like for the season?
Just training the rest of the summer. I mean, we got a pretty good training schedule. Most of the guys are here right now. And then as soon as we get back in school in about August, it's preseason. So we're going to have our hard preseason training, which is brutal. That's brutal. And then
Can't even imagine. I think I'd last like maybe half as long as this podcast interview. Yeah.
No, I dread it. I dread it. Just those couple months of like, running every day, practicing, working out, just trying to get us in the best shape as possible.
It's not a lot of Pilates and yoga. It's not a lot.
No, it's a lot of grind. Just the grind. Yeah, and then we'll have.
Do you have some kind of like alternative training you do in the summertime? Like, obviously that sport is all about, staying in top shape. But I don't know. Do you think outside the box this time of year, sort of treat your body a little different?
It's just different training. I mean, we're just trying to improve, not as intensely, but more like technique wise, and just get better, in the fundamentals of wrestling. Because in the preseason, it gets to a point where it's like you better get in shape. You have to be stronger, faster. But in the off season, like right now, I can just work on strictly my wrestling and trying to, because I don't have to be in the best shape right now. I don't have to be the strongest. I can just dial in, go into the room, and just work on what I want to work on wrestling wise. And I enjoy it. I think it's great.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Anything you're looking forward to studying this year? You have your classes all set for the upcoming,
Yeah, I do have my classes.
Yeah.
Just looking forward to finishing it up. I'm graduating this year, so I know it's like
Yes,
I got
amazing.
less classes, so I'm excited to just get that done with.
That's cool. What's the plan? Have we thought the plan post college yet? When graduation comes around?
Taking I redshirted, so I'm gonna have another year, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to do a little master's program. I know I'm gonna apply to like the Masters of Management and then kind of the real estate program, just to two things I'm interested in. So see which one I can get into and study that for that year.
God, I'm always amazed here on the lab when I'm talking to all you student athletes, the way you so casually talk about these incredibly challenging things to do. I'll take a little master's program here on the side, and like you're going to do that, and you're going to get a master's degree, and it's going to be awesome. It's really cool. Tell me a little bit before we wrap up here. Obviously, coming to Michigan from the West Coast, an adjustment with the weather, the time difference, moving across the country. How did Coach really get you comfortable in Ann Arbor, and what's the relationship like as you head into the back half of your career in Ann Arbor?
It's great. It's great. Just the relationship that I've built with these coaches and then everyone on the team. I mean, I'm going to start my true junior year, and I've had the most matches on the lineup of anyone on the team. So like I'm the veteran now, and I'm up there as a captain, kind of second in command of the coaches, and I know they did a great job, kind of just pulling me in and just getting me on the team and making me feel included and really. Yeah, because I mean, it was tough first getting here. The change is crazy when you go to college. I mean, I've never been away from my family. I've got a big family, and then you go off on your own, and I'm in a totally different place. I mean, the weather was horrible the first year.
Yeah. That first snow hits out there.
Those days I was in the dorm, like, man, this is tough. I really wish.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. And then I would fly back to California for Christmas break, and it would be like 75. I'm like, I don't know
San
if I wanna go
Bernardino
back.
is right down the block. What are we doing?
Oh yeah.
Have you in your travels, whether you're back home on the West Coast or wherever you might be, been wearing some Michigan gear and have somebody come up to you and show love to the Block M, or how have you noticed now that you've been Michigan's been part of your life now for a few years? And this is an NIL podcast. We talk about the brand and marketing. Like, how have you noticed being a part of it now, sort of changing things for you?
Yeah, I just noticed how big the brand is. Like, I mean, anywhere I go, I mean, I've been out of the country, I've been back anywhere I go wearing that Block M, I'm getting go Blues, go Blues. They can see Michigan wrestling, and they're like, oh, that's awesome. We watched that, and it's like I didn't even realize how, I mean, global and large just the brand is, and I think that's pretty cool. And just like the alumni network and how much goes into just Michigan, I think is awesome.
Beau Mantan ona, great to see you. Did I get it right?
Oh, you did.
I got it right on the
You got
back
it.
end.
You
All right,
got
we
it.
love it. Congratulations, man, on all the success. Like you said, the most matches in your tenure in Ann Arbor. Excited to see what you do on the mat this season, and keep up the great work, man. It's great to connect, and lots of luck. Go Blue, as always.
Yep, go Blue. Thank you for having me on.
There he is. Shouts out to Beau. Shouts out to you for listening to another episode of The Lab. Be sure to download, rate, subscribe. You can check out the catalog of all the interviews available on our YouTube page. Follow Champ Media, all that good stuff. As always, go Blue. Peace.
Go Blue.